In this product review, we're going to look at the Axpert King. With all the different types and brands of inverters available today, it becomes very difficult to choose the correct inverter for your client's specific needs. Well, in this video, I'm going to show you an inverter that has become very popular among seasoned installers due to the ease of installation and the benefits that it has to offer. Now, the Axpert King is manufactured by a company called Voltronic. So let's take a look at who is Voltronic. Voltronic is a UPS and inverter manufacturer founded in 2008 in Taiwan. Since then, the company has expanded to over 4,000 employees and has manufacturing plants now in China, Vietnam, as well as Taiwan. Voltronic has a wide variety of products to choose from. But in this video, we're going to focus on the Axpert King. So what is an Axpert King? Well, the Axpert King is known as an inverter charger. Now, for those of you that have done my Understanding Solar course, you will understand what that means. An inverter is classified as an inverter charger if it has a built-in battery charger. So let's look at the features of the Axpert King. This inverter is available in 5 kVA as well as 3 kVA. This inverter is ideal for backup systems. Now, what makes it ideal for a backup system is the fact that it's got a built-in battery charger. So on a backup system, you would connect a battery to the inverter. It will also be connected then to the load. You would also have an AC input line that gets connected to the grid. Now, under normal circumstances, the grid will run through the inverter to the load, as well as charging the battery. Once the battery is fully charged, the inverter will continuously provide power to the load. If the grid becomes unavailable due to a power outage, the inverter will automatically switch over to battery mode and supply power from the battery to the load. When the grid is restored, the inverter will automatically switch back to grid mode and start charging the battery again. Now, the DC voltage, which is the battery voltage, is available at 48 volt on the 5 kVA inverters and 24 volt on the 3 kVA inverters. So on a 5 kVA inverter, you should only connect a 48 volt lithium battery, also known as a 52 volt lithium battery. And on a 3 kVA inverter, you could only connect a 24 volt battery, also known as a 26 volt battery. The size of the AC battery charger that is built into the inverter is 60 amps on the 5 kVA inverter and 60 amps on the 3 kVA inverter. The transfer time on this inverter is 0 milliseconds. Now, let me explain to you what that means. Let's look at a normal MKS inverter. Now, this inverter is very similar to the Axpert King. However, in the event of a power failure, the inverter will take 15 milliseconds to switch over from grid mode to battery mode. Now, under normal circumstances, this will be fine. However, the Axpert King will have a 0 transfer time in the event of a power failure. So in other words, if the grid falls away, there would be no delay in grid mode and battery mode. The inverter will switch over immediately with a 0 millisecond transfer time. Now, this is very important when you have sensitive IT equipment such as a server that doesn't like that 15 millisecond transfer time. This inverter is also ideal for solar systems. And the reason for that is because it's got a built-in MPPT charge controller. Now, if we had to look at a backup system where you've got your built-in battery charger, the Axpert King has also got a built-in MPPT controller, which means that you can connect solar panels to this inverter. Now, the benefit to having solar panels is that now your batteries will be charged with solar instead of the grid. You can also provide daytime load from solar, again instead of the grid, which creates a huge saving because now the grid is only needed in extreme circumstances. At night, the load will be provided from the battery. Now, the grid connection will still be available, but this will only be necessary during cloudy or rainy days, where there's not enough sunshine to charge the batteries. In this instance, you can use the grid to charge your batteries. The inverter would also provide power to the load from the grid during cloudy and rainy days. So the grid would only be there as a backup during cloudy or rainy days where there's not enough sunshine to provide power from the solar panels. Now the built-in MPPT controller on the Axpert King is 4 kilowatts on the 5 kilowatt inverter and 1500 watts on the 3 kilowatt inverter. This inverter is ideal to pair with a lithium phosphate battery. What makes it ideal that it's got a built-in communication port on the display of the inverter. Now on all the high quality lithium phosphate batteries, there's normally a CAN bus communication port. By using a communication cable, you simply plug in the cable into the battery and then to the inverter. Now all batteries are not equal. Please make sure that you've got the correct pin configuration on the cable to communicate correctly with the Axpert inverter. The communication options is either RS485, CAN bus or RS232. The Axpert King also has a built-in Bluetooth module that you can use for monitoring purposes. You would simply go to the Google Play Store and download the Android app called WatchPower. The Axpert King also comes with a detachable screen. If you have a scenario where the screen needs to be separated from the inverter, you would simply install a longer cable connected to the screen and to the inverter, and you can have the screen wherever it's convenient for you to be viewed. So to recap on the benefits, the Axpert King is available in 5 kVA and 3 kVA. This inverter is ideal for backup systems due to the built-in battery charger. It's got a 0 millisecond transfer time. This inverter is ideal for solar systems due to the built-in MPPT controller. It's ideal to pair with lithium phosphate batteries due to the communication. It's got a built-in Bluetooth module for monitoring purposes, and the Axpert King comes with a detachable screen. The Axpert King will always be recognized as part of the royal family of inverters. On your next solar or backup installation, consider the Axpert King. This inverter may just be the correct inverter for your client's specific needs. Now I really hope that you've enjoyed this video and more importantly that you've learned something. If you did, please give me the thumbs up below. If you want to be notified of any future videos, please remember to subscribe and hit the bell button. And to register for our online training program, please visit www.electechrs.co.za. Thank you for watching.